Bill Winters, a former JP Morgan high flyer, was parachuted in to fix a struggling Standard Chartered bank in 2015.
My assessment at the time was that this was a really good, strong bank with a fantastic client franchise, with good people, with a good reputation, with good products and services that had made a bunch of mistakes.
The London-headquartered bank, which focuses on Asia, Africa and the Middle East, had overstretched itself post-financial crisis and buckled under the strain of painful bad debt issues.
We made some mistakes, and none of them terminal or I would stop short of saying none of them catastrophic, because I think we made some pretty big mistakes. But we've been able to clean that up pretty quickly, work through it. We're back to good, solid earnings growth. And we know we have a lot more to go.
At the same time as CEO, you've had to deal with all these issues surrounding increasing regulation, not to mention Iran sanctions probe. These external challenges, has it made your job a lot tougher?
Well, it was always going to be that way. So the Iran sanctions probe, or the broad anti-money laundering and sanctions compliance challenges that we had, were very well flagged before I arrived. And I think our team has done a fantastic job of steadily improving and fixing the things that were inadequate back before 2012. Thankfully, that's been recognized by the various commentaries that have come from the Department of Justice or the DFS. But we know that it's ongoing, so much more work to do there. But that was a well-flagged issue. The regulation I'm very familiar with. In part of my time between my last banking job and Standard Chartered, I worked pretty actively on the regulatory side of the equation, and had a good understanding how challenging the regulatory environment was, and I can confirm now, having lived it for 3.5 years, that it is. But this is a cost of doing business.
After 3 years of sweeping reforms and job cuts, Stanchart reported pre-tax profit for the first 9 months of 2018 at $3.4 billion, and the highest operating income since 2015. Despite naysayers and its share slump, CEO Winters says a turnaround is already firmly in place.
Your 3-year turnaround plan involves getting out of risky businesses, cutting your exposure to bad loans. Are you happy with the progress you're making to improve the credit quality of the bank?
Yeah, the credit quality of the bank is not an issue at all right now. So when I first arrived, there were big questions about whether we had a big hole in our balance sheet and whether the credit disciplines were up to snuff. We took some very aggressive action right up front. We identified a bunch of assets to be sold. We worked out a bunch of others. We significantly tightened our risk underwriting standards. And the result has been a dramatic decrease in all of the things that plagued us as recently as 3 years ago.
Hi, I'm Christine Tan, and thanks for watching Managing Asia. Do check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more from CNBC International. Thanks for watching.